So from 21 to 35 days, it's also considered to be normal. From 21 to 35 days. And it is regulated by hypothalamus hypophyseal system. Yes, so there is the hypophysis. Gonadotropic hormones are produced, which we'll study later when we reach central nervous system. So first, different cycles are distinguished in ovaries and in the uterus. So in ovaries this is ovarian cycle, and in the uterus uterine cycle. We will start from the very beginning. In the hypophysis, follicular stimulating hormone is secreted, yes, and it is excreted to the bloodstream, FSH, and it reaches ovaries. And this follicular stimulating hormone, it stimulates growth of follicles, yes, in the ovaries. So that's why first phase of ovarian cycle is follicular phase. Follicular phase. So during this phase, follicles start to grow, and inside these follicles, ovum also starts to get mature. And not only one follicle starts to grow, they are usually about 10, yes, but not all of them reach the complete maturity. So with the time, dominant follicle is chosen, one or rarely two, yes, and they reach complete maturation. So this follicular phase lasts from 11 to 14 days, yes, and after that, the next phase is ovulation. Ovulation. That happens under the influence of luteinizing hormone, LH, that is also produced in the hypophysis. So it is also excreted to the bloodstream, and it reaches ovaries, and under the influence of this LH, follicle gets ruptured, and ovum goes out from the ovary. This is ovulation. Now, it is a very fast process. Yes, it lasts only 1 day. And then, also under the influence of luteinizing hormone, follicle gets transformed to corpus luteum. And so the next phase is luteal phase. Luteal phase. Now that lasts also 12 to 14 days. 12 to 14 days. And so I told you, if pregnancy comes, then this corpus luteum will stay up to the formation of provides the organs which will nourish the fetus, the chorion and placenta. But if pregnancy doesn't come, then corpus luteum dies, and it is substituted by connective tissue and becomes corpus albicans. Okay. What happens at this time in the uterus? So these follicles, this theca, the membrane of the follicle, produces estrogens. And these estrogens, they are excreted to the bloodstream, and they reach uterus, they reach endometrium. And the first stage of uterine cycle is named proliferative phase. Proliferation. I hope so. Yes, proliferation. And so during this phase, functional layer of endometrium grows very fast. So it increases its thickness. Then, after follicle gets ruptured and it gets transformed into the corpus luteum, yes, then progesterone is produced. Progesterone. So level of estrogens is very high in the first part of menstrual cycle. Yes, and at the second it is progesterone. And so yes, secretory phase starts. At this phase, endometrium increases its thickness, but not that much fast. And also at this phase, in this endometrium, glands start being formed. That's why it is secretory. And in case of pregnancy, zygote not zygote, but embryo, will get implanted into this endometrium, yes, and it will receive nourishment from this glands, yes, during first days of pregnancy. And if pregnancy didn't occur, yes, then level of both estrogen and progesterone falls down, and the next phase starts, that lasts from 3 to 7 days usually. It is desquamation phase. When this functional layer of endometrium gets separated from basal layer and goes out with menstrual blood. Desquamation phase. Okay, and then everything goes again. So there are 3 phases in ovarian cycle: this follicular phase, and ovulation, and then luteal phase. And in uterine cycle, they also 3: proliferation, secretory, and desquamation. So that's what you have to study for the next lesson. Questions?
No.